Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this little video serie we are going through the brochure Bokföring, bokslut och deklaration from the tax agency. It's about the bookkeeping, the annual report and the income tax returns, and the last parts are for sole traders, and the bookkeeping part are, it's also for the small companies, but even if you're running a limited company, you can follow along here and learn how to do the bookkeeping. This brochure you can find at the Tax Agency's website, and you search for SKV282 to be able to download it. And now we have moved forward, and I have gone inside to start making my dinner, so you can come along and also cook the rice together with me while we also are going to step 7, or part C, I should say. They have them in letters. And here we will start registering these different business events, meaning now it's time to do the accounting. And the accounting is built on, we have those vouchers that we talked about in the previous video, and now it's time to sort them up in these different categories or accounts, as we call them when we're talking about bookkeeping. That's why we call it accounting. And here we want to summarize them in something where we have them in a register order and also in a general ledger, it's called, like when we try to do the categorization of, okay, everything that's happened on our company's bank account we can easily find in this account, all the incomes that we've had we can find that in these accounts, and all the costs in separate accounts, so we can see the categorization of all this, and then we call these different categories accounts. How often do I need to do this? Well, if we check what they say in this brochure, you need to do this the day after the business event took place if you're handling cash. There are some exempts from this, so maybe you can find one of those if you don't want to do it right away the day after. And the next thing is that all the other business events that takes place that is not handling cash money, then it's 50 days after the business events quarter took place. In real life, this means that if you do the bookkeeping when it's time to file your VAT return, then you will be fine. So just keep track of when it's time for you to file that VAT return. In this brochure, we can follow an example company with Berit Godin. She is running like she's like making things with needle and thread. And we can see here some different examples, business events that has taken place. So if you want to, you can practice with this company to see if you have understood how you do the bookkeeping, because on this part you will have how it should be. And you see there are different colors, and the ones that are more like sand colored, they are when you are doing your bookkeeping manually by hand. And the one that is more blue-green, they are when you are doing the bookkeeping in a software system. And the blue ones are what's happening, the business events, and also how Berit is thinking how to do this. So one tip from me is check this out. It's on page 14, and try to do them by yourself before you check how it should be done. And on the next page in this brochure, you can see how it will look at the end of when everything is done. So at the top, we will see how it looks if we are doing this manually. And at the bottom of this page, we can see how this might look if we are using a software system. So look at this one, download this brochure, SKV282, and if you're still not sure how to handle things, then of course you can book a meeting with me. You do that www.havefjall.se, and there you can schedule a meeting with me and we can walk through and see more how you should handle all these things. Let's start by downloading this brochure, trying out the examples and see if you can do them without looking at how it should be done. And if you're unsure, check what they have written as suggestions. And if you're still not sure, just contact me and we can have a meeting and discuss these things. In the next video, we will talk about how we check that our bookkeeping is correct when we don't have, like in this brochure where we can actually see how this should have been done. In real life, we don't have this one, so we need to be able to check ourselves. So that is what we're going to look at in the next video. And before that, please subscribe to my channel if you're not doing that already, and tell your friends about this serie and this channel if you know that they also if they also run a company here in Sweden. And then I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.